You've lived here how many years?
11.
11 years, and you've never seen them, never seen kids outside playing, didn't even know the kids were in that house, ever?
Didn't know they existed.
Okay.
We found the weed pipe in there. She said she smokes weed. She said you guys both smoke weed. When's the last time you smoked weed?
Smoked weed yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yes.
Okay, before you guys went to bed, when you woke up?
That was yesterday afternoon.
On February 2nd, 2024, officers responded to a call about 2 young children living in deplorable conditions in a St. Petersburg home where police found rot, mold, open buckets of urine, and drug paraphernalia after a reported overdose. The investigation began when St. Pete Police and Fire Rescue arrived at the residence around 6 a.m., discovering a 49-year-old man and a 31-year-old woman passed out amid drugs, with one child bearing cigarette burns, as detailed by the St. Petersburg Police Department.
Go back. Go back, baby.
Where you going?
Yeah, they're full of life. And you said you've lived here how many years?
11.
11 years, and you've never seen them, never seen kids outside playing, didn't even know the kids were in that house, ever?
Didn't know they existed.
Okay.
When she told me that, I was shocked.
And you said you never saw a woman at this house? Just
No.
a man?
I just see a guy,
Okay.
and he walks down the street all the time and be driving a little Toyota Corolla sometime, and that's it.
Toyota Corolla, and that's it?
That's it.
Okay.
Never really to see nobody here but him.
What does that man look like? Have you ever seen him?
I think last I seen him, he had like a nappy little short afro.
Like a small afro?
Yeah, kind of light skin.
Light skin?
I'm taller than him. I'll say about so much height, like my height.
You see him go in and out of the house, or you see him just kind of walk past the house,
No,
make
I don't see
contact?
him walk past the house. I know he'd be there.
Okay.
That's all I know.
Okay.
And I haven't seen the car here, so.
And you said what? You haven't seen the car here?
Mm-mm.
No.
So a female live here?
What did you say?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Do you know your social?
My social?
Yeah.
Golly! What I'm getting ran?
No, you're just yeah.
For your social security number?
Yeah. You just go down as a witness. You don't have
If you don't want to give it, that's
Yeah.
fine. We just always ask if somebody does. Just if we have to identify somebody later, and we try to put as much information as we can to us. You don't have to.
You don't have to. It's just kind of things that we ask.
I'll tell you what though, if somebody steals your identity, suspect number 1. I'm just kidding.
Hey, wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. But I can get it out there. Let me know. Wow. That's crazy.
Well, thanks for coming over.
That's what I get for being.
No, you're helpful.
Yeah, because I know kids be over here. And really,
It's gonna be
really in the
sorry.
neighborhood.
They're the only kids in the neighborhood?
It's the ones I see is right here. And they play out in the yard all the time, but this lady here don't have no kids, older lady. Them people there, older couple. Them right here, older couple. The lady on the corner, she have no kids. Feed cats all day. These guys got bigger kids. Like I said, I don't have babies running around. The lady next door to me don't have no kids, so I'm shocked.
But the ones that have kids, you see them out and about.
It's nobody but right here.
Yep. Okay. And they're outside playing?
Yeah, they play all the time right here.
Good.
You're under arrest. So I do want to talk to you about what's going on. So with that being said, some of the questions I might ask may to somebody be seen incriminating. So I'm going to read you your rights just to talk to you, okay? Doesn't mean you're under arrest. You're not under arrest. You're not handcuffed. Do you understand that? Okay. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer or want to be appointed to represent you, you can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you? Okay, having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me? Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me? Just about the whole situation.
Whole situation? Yeah, I'm asleep.
Sure.
I'm getting ready to go to work.
They're going to jail.
Huh?
They're taking you to jail.
So, this is your house?
It's my mom's house.
Your mom's house? Okay. How long have you been living here?
Since October, just 3 months.
3 months?
Yeah, and from over there, we have my house.
Okay. How long has she been living here?
She came over with breakfast. She didn't have no place to stay. She's here.
3 months ago?
No, same time. I brought all of you. I take care of everybody.
Okay, and I'm sorry, that's my fault. I missed it. So, when did you start living here?
3 months. I was staying over there, 5100, 81st. It was over there. All of us over there.
Okay.
So, what happened is she had a disagreement with mom, came over here.
That was 3 months ago?
Yes.
Okay, so she's been staying here about 3 months?
Yes.
Okay. The kids, they're yours and hers?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How long have you guys been together?
About 5, 6 years.
5, 6 years? Okay. What she uses yesterday?
Oh, that's me.
She's on illness, see? She's on addiction, so I had to get bad news.
Okay, so you said you took her to the methadone clinic?
Yeah.
When's the last time she went?
Yes, sir.
Yesterday?
No.
Okay, do you know of her to have used since yesterday?
Huh?
Does she use?
I don't know. See, times I can't, maybe anytime.
What?
Oh. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to.
That's okay.
She had an illness too. She had an illness, man.
She what?
It's an illness, man. It's just,
I'm sorry, maybe me. I'm just not.
it's an
understanding
illness too. That's all.
Okay, it's an illness. Okay.
I didn't
So
have what to do in bad days.
did okay, so she went to the clinic yesterday. Did she use yesterday? Do you know of?
I don't know. I was at work.
Okay. What do you do for work?
In a taxi.
Oh, you drive the taxi? Okay. When we came in, you guys had passed out. We knocked the first time. Was there an incident prior to us getting here with one of the children being outside?
No.
Nothing at all?
No. I was been here for 3 months. Some children never been outside the house now.
We got called about an hour before we woke you guys, or probably about 15 minutes before we woke you guys
I heard that. And the door, the situation with that door was that when they came over, it was an old house. The house is about 7 years.
I understand.
It was knocked off the hinge by one of the air conditioner. I bought it from mom. What happened? They banged on the door and knocked off the top hinge, which caused the crack in the wood and everything.
So I understand that because we were here for the overdose last week.
Yeah, so that's the situation.
My question is we were called here before we woke you guys up today. We were called here about 15 minutes prior. Okay. Somebody called in and said there was a child walking around out front, and that you came out and addressed the child and brought the child back in.
I didn't come out the door though until you guys came in the house and told me so. I went out the door. That's a total lie. That's still somebody's lying to you.
Okay.
The child was not out the door, and I didn't come out the door until you guys started like.
So the child wasn't out.
No, it was
outside
not out the door.
Okay. We found the weed pipe in there. She said she smokes weed. She said you guys both smoke weed. When's the last time you smoked weed?
Smoked weed yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yes.
Okay, before you guys went to bed, when you woke up?
That was yesterday afternoon.
Okay. We found a weed pipe next to the bed. It's in plain view, right next to the bed on the floor. Okay, is that commonly where you leave your weed pipe?
No.
Okay. Then they asked you about, now, again, where she's sitting on the couch, there's that folding tray table. There's a crack pipe on it. Okay, who smoked crack? I understand it's not you. I have a feeling based on her priors and everything with her. Did she smoke crack yesterday?
I don't know.
So, does she normally leave her crack pipes out in the open?
No, there's no crack pipes here. I don't know.
Where'd she go?
Roll call, but we figured that situation. That's why it's keys.
This what?
That's why it's for your keys.
Are they? They're both in my car?
She's gonna take charge once we get to the soft room. She's still attached to stuff.
Okay. So, are you aware of the conditions of the house if the kids have been staying here for 3 months with you guys?
Yeah, I sitting on the put it and came in, and normally everything was sitting on the situation. That door was up and was fine before that just happened over. That's so weird, and I haven't had the money to fix it. So I'm trying to get stuff fixed in my mom's house.
Sure.
Trying to get stuff done. And it's just, I have a place to stay right. That's it.
Let me ask you your honest opinion. Okay. This is a question. As a father myself, from the outside looking in, okay, do you think, or would you have ever thought if you had kids, you would let your kids live in a house like this? And I get, she said it's not like this all the time, but if you walked into this house right now and said there's 2 kids living here, would you think, yeah, that's normal? What would you think?
It's not a purpose of citizenship. I'm trying to do what's what I'm doing.
It's what? I mean, like I said, I'm just asking your opinion. All right, what was your first name? Nathan. All right, do me a favor, Nathan. I'm gonna have you put your hands behind your back, okay?
What did I do? What I'm getting arrested for?
So you guys are both being arrested. I'll tell you what, if you stay cooperative, I got 2 pair of handcuffs. I see you're a bigger guy.
I'm getting arrested for what? Huh?
You got some big wrists too, man.
What? Can you explain what?
Yeah, I'll tell you in a second.
Fuck, kidding me, man. Where am I?
Alright, I'm gonna try and make sure this doesn't lock up. I'll tell you what, if you sit tight, I got a couple of ankle cuffs. They're a little bit bigger. I'll grab them out of my car and we'll use those, okay? Because I know these are probably big. Yeah, you guys are both gonna be under arrest for child neglect, okay?
Child neglect?
Yeah. Because the living conditions of the house are not feasible for children. Okay, there's obviously a reason our initial plan was just to take the children. Because they shouldn't be living here. You guys have drug paraphernalia that's easily accessible to them. You're both passed out when we get here. The house is disgusting. You have mold, rotting food.
That's been here before we got here, so I'm trying to
that's been here before we got here.
You want to put her in yours? Because he's probably going to go in mine.
Kids were also here before we got here.
Yeah, just for the room.
Okay, so you guys are both going to be under arrest for child neglect. And, yep. And the children are going to be coming with us. We've already contacted DCF. They're going to come grab them today.
Oh,
so,
that'd be fucking
all right.
heavy, man.
So let's take a walk over here. Put gloves on. You're going to search them.
Yep. I'm sorry.
Leave those on for now. Tell you what, man, this is what I have, okay? I'm just going to tell you honestly what they are. These are usually ankle cuffs. Okay, they're a little bit bigger. I'm going to cuff them together, and that's how we're going to secure you, okay? Because I know you've got big arms there. Okay, so put these on before you take the other ones off.
Okay.
Get them on. Make sure your things are hooked, your locks, or your unlocks, I should say. So turn the other way. And install these before you take those other ones off. So put these on, and then we'll pop the other ones off.
Just put your arms out a little bit so she can get those on for you. Just lock them. And then you can take those off. I know, man. We're trying.
think I should call maybe someone from ISB and see if they can help. Good. One of those is mine, one of those is Scott's. Let me see which one, because I just rolled them ones last time. Let's see how good that shit is. That's mine. That's what I was talking about.
All right, come on, let's go on. First thing you do is put your butt in first and turn over.
Yes, sir.
Take this thing off.
I can.
Just don't want to pinch your cuz. There you go. I'll put it below. You're good now. Hold on, let me lock these so they don't get tight.
Listen, is there anything inside your bra? Anything you're hiding?
No.
Like that?
I
Did
can't
you bring
feel
anything to jail?
I can't feel it.
felony.
I can't feel it. Can I
Would
look?
do you normally keep stuff in there?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I check to see if there's anything?
Are you-
I don't think there's
Do you
anything.
know if there's anything in there? Or you don't
I don't
know?
think there's anything in there.
You don't think or you don't know?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, that's fine. We'll
I don't want to get another
Well, here's the deal.
introduction
Okay,
contraband.
listen.
I have one.
Okay,
Alright.
so here's the deal. When we take you up to jail, we'll tell them that you may have something in your bra, but that we weren't able to search it here, and then we know about it, and they know about it. It's not introductory.
I can't check it right now.
So we'll let you check. We're gonna put you in the van, so we'll let you check it before you get in the van, okay?
Okay.
And then we'll do that, okay? All right.
Okay.
You sure there's nothing in there?
I don't
you
know.
may.
I don't know. I don't know.
Fair
I don't
enough.
know.
All right. We'll keep it on.
Are you gonna give me a chance to call on, please?
Yeah, well. Here, I'll tell you what. I'm just gonna let you check it now, and then if there's anything, okay, I'll tell you what. We will. Anything?
No. No.
Nothing?
No.
Okay. There we go.
73 hours. Show us 15 two times, please.
Which one?
This one.
This one? That one's actually looser than the other one. That's super loose. How loose
Will you
is
tell me when I'm
that?
gonna
Huh?
arrest you? Can you tell me when I'm gonna arrest
One. You got it.
I got it.
The man was charged with multiple counts of child neglect and abuse, while the woman faced charges of child neglect. Both were booked into the Pinellas County Jail, with the man's bond set at $160,000 and the woman's at $10,000. Want to watch more videos like this one? Click the one on the screen now.